He's Elvis. Take him away. The Jewish Elvis here, Elvis the Schmelvis.
Baby, that was kosher.
He's pretty well hung. And there's also lesbian Elvis. Elvis herselvis. Oh, in fact, there are so many Elvis impersonators around, it's hard for a newcomer to get a look in. But we at UK Raw have found a completely new Elvis, one that's never been done before and will probably never be done again.
Newcastle, one of Britain's greatest cities and home to great minds like Gaza. Football is king, but so is someone else. Tony Hickson is an Elvis Presley impersonator. The snag is he doesn't look or sound anything like the king when he was alive. So what about when he was dead?
I haven't got the physical build to be like Elvis. I don't sound, but I need to have a gimmick. How can I make myself look like Elvis? I thought, well, what would he look like after he was dead? I was thinking, nobody's done that yet, and he wouldn't sound the same after being dead for 20 years, so it didn't matter that I couldn't sing, because that's what he'd probably sound like if he'd been dead now.
Previously, Tony was a circus knife thrower, but his partner, the clown, wasn't laughing when one of the knives went astray.
I think it was this number 6, hit him in the shoulder and bounced off. I mean, he needed about 6 stitches. The knives, you know, they're not that sharp, so they won't hurt them that much. They just probably bounce off, you know, they won't stick in. When I first bought the Elvis wig, I mean, I looked around, I wanted the one that looked like Elvis. So I went to a good shop in Shaftesbury Avenue. I said, I want, you know, an Elvis wig, you know. And he came up with this, like, piece of nylon stuff in a bag that looked like a dead rat.
Tony's biggest fans are his mum, Yvonne, and his sister, Tanya. They'll be in the audience tonight to applaud his Dead Elvis act.
Never seen Dead Elvis. Dying.
Tony needs a volunteer for the knife throwing.
He's asked me already if I'll get up as a volunteer on the board, and I've said no.
Plastic flies and peeling latex skin. Tony looks pretty decomposed, and it's almost showtime. Dead Elvis's entrance was spectacular, but then Tony started to sing off key. And sadly, it all went downhill from there, until Tony grabbed his victim, volunteer. As a tactic to get the audience on his side, it didn't really go down terribly well. Unfortunately, Tony hadn't performed his knife throwing act for 6 months.
In the act, I always juggle. I like to juggle with after birth, mainly because I like to be the placenta of attention. Somebody asked me, I'd say it was tongue-in-cheek, but not particularly bad taste. But I mean, the good thing about bad taste is it doesn't have any limits.
Mercifully, Dead Elvis finally got back into his coffin.
I thought the act was good myself, personally, but I know the audience didn't like it.
How do you think it went?
Well, I don't know, you can never tell.
Well, I think you should stick to these circus skills.